Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Gingerbread Gaming. So this is Gareth Nice Guy.
And this is Noah DLS, or Gingerboy Official on Gingerboy Official on Instagram, and also still Bare Knuckle Boris. Yes,
it is changing,
right.
Don't worry people, it is changing.
Okay, so like
it's
Noah,
changing today.
We might have mentioned previously that we've had a bit of a change of scenery. Now, the reason for the change of scenery is because setting it up before was an absolute pain. This is literally a camera in our front room, so apologies, it's not as glamorous.
It's just comfier on the sofa,
to be honest. It's just comfier on the sofa, to be honest. And also, we've invested in some gingerbread gaming t-shirts. So yeah, just to give it a bit more of a professional vibe.
Yeah.
So no, what we're going to be talking about on this video?
What we're going to be talking about is how Sega released a new games console.
Yes.
To celebrate the 60 years of Sega, we think.
It is. It's to celebrate 60 years of Sega, and they released the GameGear Micro. Now, some of you might not have heard it. You've probably seen from the thumbnail that it's small. I mean, it is small.
Yeah, just like a GBA.
No, it's smaller. It's literally that big. Now, I don't really see the point in it, but maybe some others will. So before we start though, let's cut away to some of the adverts about the GB Micro.
高橋はカラーじゃないと楽しくないと宣言してから30年。あのゲームギアが新しくなって帰ってくる。セガ設立60周年を記念してミニを超えるミクロサイズにゲームギアミクロ選べる4つのカラーバリエーション。世界中に愛されたカラー液晶携帯ゲーム機ゲームギアの魅力をミクロなボディにギュギュッと凝縮。ボディカラーごとにそれぞれ違う4つのゲームを収録。セガといえばこれブラック、ソニック・ザ・ヘッジホッグ、ぷよぷよ2、アウトラン、ロイヤルストーン開かれし時の扉、アクションの名作がいっぱい、ブルー、ソニック&テイルス、ガンスターヒーローズ、シルバンテイル、バクバクアニマル世界飼育係選手権、シリーズ全部入りだ、イエロー、シャイニングフォースガイデン遠征邪神の国へ、シャイニングフォースガイデン2邪神の覚醒、シャイニングフォースガイデンファイナルコンフリクト、謎ぷよアルルのルー、ラストバイブルもあるよ、レッド、女神転生ガイデンラストバイブル、女神転生ガイデンラストバイブルスペシャル、ザ・ GG 忍び、コラムス、さらにでっかく遊べちゃうビッグウィンドウミクロも登場。いつでもどこでもミクロが楽しい。だから私はゲームギアミクロ。 Amazon、 楽天ブックス、セガスターにて限定発売。4色同時購入特典ビッグウィンドウミクロをプレゼント。
Okay, welcome back. Now, as you can see from that cutaway, this thing is tiny. Now, what do you think, Noah? It's 50 quid. 50 quid and you get 4 games on it, and that's it. 4 games. It's non-changeable. It's smaller than a Game Boy, smaller than a Game Boy Micro. It's tiny. What do you think?
Honestly, I think that it is a bit of a rip-off of the Game Boy Micro because it is like Game Gear, Game Boy.
Yeah, I mean the Game Gear, remember, has been around for years and years since Sega made the first one. But this one, you only get 4 games on it, and there's 4 different versions. So what they're making you do, they're making you buy 4 different consoles if you want the 4 games on each one. Now that's bad, but what is even worse is they haven't even included Sonic 2 or Sonic and Knuckles on there. Some of the classics, there are some good games on them, But
have they included Sonic at all?
Sonic the Hedgehog's on there. I mean,
What?
you know that'll be on there. That's the classic, isn't it? That's the main Sega character.
Also, what I thought about this was that the console is tiny, but the adverts were huge. Like, they were popping up all over Instagram.
Yeah.
I even checked Discord this morning and there was an advert.
Really? Oh, well. So, they've obviously got a bit of a promotional thing on. So, just to compare how big and small the old console was to the new console, as if by magic, we've got one here. Now, this is obviously an original Sega Game Gear, fully boxed, I might add. Not in a very nice box, but nevertheless.
Dad,
Now,
shouldn't we be opening this?
this one's already been opened, mate.
Ah.
This is quite old. So, let's have a look. There you go. So you can see how big that is. That is as big as Noah's head. Is it? It's as big as Noah's little head. So
As big as my nose.
the new one is probably about as big as your ear, something like that. So that is, yeah, that's definitely bigger than your ear, isn't it? So this one, obviously, this one's a classic. We love the Sega Game Gear. I don't think it's got any batteries in it, this one, mate. No, I've not put any batteries in it. But we could try it again later on. So, in summary, Sega have released 4 Game Gear Micros that you can buy. Now, if you want to buy them as a pack...
They're all called the Micro. Why don't they just do like a Game Gear Advance or a Game Gear Micro? So
because they're all rubbishly small and they're all micro. They're tiny. So get this as well. They've released 4 of them. 50, I think it's like 4,900 yen. Only available in Japan. So they're about 50 quid, something like that. So you can get 4 of them for 200 quid. Or if you want to buy the set of all 4 at once, then it's 250 quid. So it's 50 quid more because you get a magnifying screen. You know what it used to be with the old Game Boy? You'd have the magnifying thing on it that was like that big and made your Game Boy huge, but it magnified the screen a little bit. That's what they've done. But they're charging you 50 quid for it. And I remember when I was younger, they weren't 50 quid. They were a lot less than that. So Sega, pull your act together. I think it's a massive rip-off. I think it should be 100 quid for all of them. 100 quid and you have them all in there. Because realistically, you're not going to do any proper gaming on them, let's be honest. Yeah. I know it's got a headphone socket and all that, but you're not going to be doing any gaming.
Does that even count as a headphone? Wait, no,
that's not a headphone socket.
That's not a headphone socket.
So anyway, that's our thoughts on the Sega Game Gear.
Should we do our Sonic reviews on this? Like when we show the gameplay, should we do it on this?
Yeah, of course, yeah, we can do our Sonic reviews on that. Yeah, no problem. But anyway, so as per usual, Noah, what have you got to say?
Please like and subscribe and ring the notification bell, blah blah blah, you know the rest.
They know the rest, they do know the rest. So yeah, help us get to 100 likes, 100 subscribers.
We might be releasing a merch store when we get to 100 subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a massive demand for it at the moment.
Yeah, by me
We've been
only.
inundated by requests from Noah to me for requests for merch, haven't we? But anyway, I hope everyone is safe and well and looking forward to maybe a bit of sunshine outside today. But we'll see you next time.
This is No DLS signing off.
This is Gareth Nice Guy signing off.
And this is the massive Sega console signing off.
Signing off. Okay, bye.
Bye.